Yeah, so talking Ohio State defense, Michigan offense, obviously the big storyline on the maize and blue side is John O'Corn at quarterback, 7 of 16, 59 yards in the snow against Indiana last week. We know, though, that in a prolific passing offense back in 2013 as a freshman, he looked mighty fine in the American Athletic Conference, or was it Conference USA at the time, 28 touchdown passes for Houston, but he did get that one game under his belt against a pretty good Indiana defense. Now he faces a whole other level of defense, especially in the secondary with Ohio State. Devion Smith, I don't consider him an elite back, but he's much better this year than he was last, and he's gained a bit of a spring in his step. He was kind of a workmanlike kind of guy that just played as hard as anybody at his position in the country, I thought, last year when I watched him. But it seems like he's gained a little bit of a jump start in his game, and he's a different kind of back with a different explosion level. So size it up, the Buckeyes on defense, which they really haven't had a bad effort this year against this Michigan offense.
Yeah, Smith's going to be a little bit of a hassle for the Buckeyes. You know, he has 10 touchdowns this year, about 750 yards. So, I mean, he can make some plays. It's going to be kind of the same thing as it was for the Michigan defense against Ohio State's offense. Our starting cornerbacks, again, you know, they've only given up 26 catches at Ohio State this season. It's arguably one of the best defensive backfields that Ohio State's had, at least in our lifetimes, to be truthful with you. The biggest issue is going to be, in my mind, not necessarily what can Smith do, what can the quarterbacks do, but it's going to be how well can Ohio State shut down Jake Butt. He creates a big matchup problem. You know, he's kind of tall. He's fast enough to outrun a slow middle linebacker. He's too big for a safety. So it's going to take Ohio State really, you know, counting on those two cornerbacks to lock down the wide receivers. And then you're going to have someone like Jerome Baker or Damon Webb. You know, they're going to have to double team Butt and shut him down. But, you know, you take those four guys and dedicate them to stopping the pass. I still like our chances with Raekwon McMillan and company against Michigan's running game.